Good morning, Barlow Brigade. Big Jim coming at you from the international headquarters of everything Barlow. Today, that's exactly what we're going to have. We're going to have an entire video based on nothing but Barlows. Going to start y'all off with this little, I got some eye candy up here for y'all. This is a Model 3 Saber bone handle conventional Barlow, 3 3/8 inches, clip blade, pin blade, just a beautiful specimen. Took me a minute to find that one on eBay, but it is a rocking piece. I got its brother, which is the sheep foot version, equally as nice. Okay, on the schedule today, man, we're going to be talking about the Granddaddy Barlow. Now, I think I have 14 or 15 Granddaddy Barlows. They range from your modern, Rough Rider, marbles, those types of knives. Maybe a frost cutlery in there. But I do have what I call vintage stuff. So first up on the thing we got here, this is a musket made by the Remington Corporation. I believe this was released in either 2006, maybe 2007. Got the Remington etching on the blade. Has a tank stamp. On the back side, it's stamped Musket 1. An absolutely amazing Granddaddy Barlow. Something I'm very proud. Got your musket shield, all in. Just a beautiful example of a Granddaddy Barlow. All right, well, my friend and brother Billy Ray Bond down at Deep South Cutlery got some of their Bolster brand coffee right there. Can't go wrong if you order you up a bag of that stuff, guys. I'm telling you, that is some awesome coffee. He has a big, he's got it framed and all displayed down there in their knife shop. A big case collection of, 60s, 70s. And most of the ones that he has are in bone. There's some Delrin, things that in there, different exotics that he has. But I am familiar with the bone handle Big Daddy Barlows. For your enjoying and pleasure, here is a Valor. Okay, this is a 125B in stainless steel. An absolutely amazing Barlow. I haven't done a restoration on it, but I have cleaned it up, polished it up, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Look at them bone handles, guys. If that doesn't trip your trigger, if that doesn't get you moving in the right direction, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Stainless steel, your tang stamp there, Valor 125B, Japan. Sticking with the theme, but I love my Japan steel Barlows. Of course, this is stainless steel. Just an absolutely beautiful example of look at you see the veining in that bone? Unbelievable. Anyway, figured y'all would enjoy looking at that one. Another great example of Granddaddy Barlow. Now then, we're going to get to the meat of the matter here. Coming in for your viewing pleasure is the Saber Granddaddy Barlow in Delrin. Now I have done a full restoration on this one. This is I went through about 4 or 5 of these before I found the one that I considered to be the one that I restored. This is part of my collection. I have a huge, huge Japanese saber collection. All the trappers, the Stockmans, the Peanuts. I mean, it's growing. I got the Congress, the half Congress. It grow every month. I try to get at least one. And this one is the reason it's such a good piece is because of the steel that this is made out of. I've told you all this on several occasions that most of this steel was made from vehicles and stuff that was left over after the war in Japan. But this is the absolutely amazing Granddaddy Barlow. Heard that snap? Okay, and if you'll look on the tank stamp there, it says 629. And that's significant about what's fixing to happen here, what we're fixing to talk about. This is this right here marks all the bells and whistles. Listen to this. It don't get no better than that. In the world of Granddaddy Barlows, that's the Cadillac right there to me. Almost. And you heard me say almost. All right. About 2 months ago, I was watching one of my, and here's the problem I have. I don't remember which member of the knife brotherhood hooked me up with this, with what I'm fixing to tell you. I don't know if it was, and I went back and did a hashtag search of the knife brotherhood and came up with probably 6 or 8 names. I can't remember if it was Brian's Knives or if it was 865 Knives or Travis the Case Guy or RH Blade and Shade, Rainbow 34, Driver 38. I'm pretty suspicious that that's who it was Driver 38 sent me said to go check this guy out. So I did. I went and checked this guy out. And when I did, I found this guy, Big Fish 7334. At the time, I knew nothing about Mr. Wally. I know that when I went to his channel and I checked out his videos, there was about, 8 or 10 knife videos, and there were several videos about his family and fishing. The big fish there's a reason for it, man. He likes to feel that tug on that monofilament and bring in them big ones, and I understand that. Well, when somebody new starts, I like to reach out to them, welcome them, and I just saw Mr. Wally as a guy that he was a big trapper guy. He loved case trappers, and I get that, man. I understand that. I understand the whole deal with the case product line, the history, the whole 9 yards. But I reached out to him and said I wanted to send him something, and he graciously said okay and sent me his address. And I sent him a Queen saw-cut bone trapper made in China, explained to him that it was made in China, and just told him that I wanted him to give it a chance. He didn't have to make it his EDC. I just wanted him to give it a chance and work through it, see how it liked it, see how it carried, and just be honest about it. And I think he's done that. He understands quality, and that's another thing that stuck out very much to me about Mr. Wally. Well, after a few days of back and forth and this and that, and him thanking me for this and thanking me for that, he sent me I guess he picked up from one of my videos that I really like Japanese saber. So he sent me a picture of a knife. And when that picture came in, I just, I was thoroughly impressed. I sent him a text and told him that was the That was the one. That's the one to have. If he was going to have one in his collection, that was definitely the one to have. Well, 2 or 3 days ago, or yesterday technically, I get this package in the mail. Normal package. He had sent me a message and said it was coming. So I kind of knew it was coming. I didn't know what it was, but I knew something was coming. So when I got it, I opened it up. There's an envelope in there with a personal note that I'm not going to share with y'all. But there's a paper towel in there, and I unrolled that paper towel. And when I did, y'all, my Holy Grail saber pocket knife rolled out. Now, there's 5 of these on eBay right now, and they're all cracked, busted. None of them are, and how do I know this? Because this knife has been at the top of my search, my eBay search, for 3 years. Every time one lists, it pops up on my screen, and I check it out. All right, y'all ready for this? Ba-bam. Oh, I know. Y'all say, well, man, look at that, man. This is an old beat-up pocket knife. But this is early 60s saber saw cut bone. Now, on the one I showed y'all a minute ago, listen to this. I'm talking about pops. Pops into the half stop. I'm talking about pops. Heard that snap? Right back into the half stop. Listen to this, Rob. It don't get no better than that, man. That trips all my triggers. Anyway, Mr. Wally very graciously sent this to me, and I appreciate it more than anybody can. I mean, I don't know what I can do to make him understand that other than to say right now, Mr. Wally, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I don't know how much he knows about these pocket knives, but I do know this. He knows good steel, because anybody that knows anything about carbon steel understands what you can do with it. Now, I ain't no big cut guy, you know. I ain't like Choir Boy, you know, or none of that kind of stuff. Old Scab over there on Choir Boy's Cutlery. But here's what I'm going to do for y'all. This is the way I receive this knife. I hope y'all ready for this. I'm talking about blistering sharp. If Mr. Wally can't do nothing else, he knows how to sharpen a knife, but I'm pretty sure he knows how to do a little bit more than that. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to get on here and let y'all know that in my world, now I have other grails. This is not the grail of all my life. I don't really even know what that would be. But in this world of collecting saber pocket knives, this is my grail. And y'all just don't understand how grateful I am to have this in my collection. So, Mr. Wally, all I can say to you, sir, is you're a stand-up gentleman. I know everybody in the community knows it. I mean, you've had dealings with my boy, Big Red, Big Stony, up there at HTEDC, who's my brother from another mother. I think you and him done a little trading. Y'all got things straight. I think both of y'all are happy with what y'all did. I know he's happy, or he seems to be. So, all right, everybody, getting on out of here from the international headquarters of everything Barlow, and I hope every one of y'all are suffering from Barlow madness.